what's new in the latest version of Pro Tools 2019? In this video, we'll be taking a look at all the best new features, improvements to workflow, system compatibility, and more. Coming right up. Hi, I'm Les Vegas, recording artist, music producer, remixer, and mixing engineer from Los Angeles, California. On this channel, you'll find new product announcements, comparisons, reviews, demos, and tutorials on all the latest pro audio hardware and software. We also provide the best tips and tricks on recording and mixing music at home, and take a look at how some of the biggest chart-topping hits are made by producing nearly identical remakes 100% in the box. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and at any point in the video, check out the links to all the different gear, software, and other things we talk about in the video in the description below. Now today, I'm talking about the most recent release of what is still the industry standard DAW, Pro Tools 2019.5. Okay, so number 1, support for macOS Mojave. This update finally allows Pro Tools users on Mac to upgrade to Apple's latest OS, which has been available for nearly 8 months now. This update brings with it a significant boost in performance, which will allow us to mix with more effects, plugins, and virtual instruments without crushing our CPUs and crashing our creativity. So hey, maybe the wait was worth it. Pro Tools has doubled the amount of MIDI tracks you can create from 512 to 1024. This increase was made to accommodate larger templates for scoring sessions in Vienna Ensemble Pro and other instrument libraries. Also, Pro Tools Ultimate now allows you to create up to 384 audio tracks with 192 inputs, while the standard Pro Tools remains at 128 tracks and 32 inputs. Additional voice packs can be purchased to add another 128 tracks, and you can purchase up to 3 of these packs, providing a total of 768 audio tracks. This should be more than enough for even the largest of sessions. Remember, they're not even counting MIDI and instrument tracks in that number. With the latest version of Pro Tools, you can now make updates to tracks and timeline selections during playback, so you can try out different effects, presets, loop points, and more without interruption. Some of the interactions you can do now without playback stopping, glitches, or loss of sync include add or remove tracks, duplicate a track, make a track active or inactive, drag a track up or down, set or remove track input or send, drag sends or inserts between slots and tracks, activate or deactivate track sends, set, remove, activate or deactivate track output, and change input monitoring on tracks. We can also turn dynamic transport and loop on and off, link and unlink, edit and play, select a clip, make or drag a timeline selection, select half or double, change loop or tempo from the transport window, and draw tempo curves. So, a lot of really good and much needed updates there that should really help us stay in the groove. Pro Tools now lets you name new tracks as you create them by adding a name field in the new track dialog. This makes it faster and easier to name multiple new tracks. If you create multiple tracks and leave the name field empty, tracks will be numbered in order. If you create multiple tracks and give it a name, the tracks will be created with the name and automatically numbered sequentially. And if you import tracks, Pro Tools automatically creates names for you based on the file name and other factors. Though maybe not the coolest new feature we could hope for in a DAW, these are all welcome improvements that should help us stay organized and more efficient. Also, a new key command was added for the snap to next or previous feature. Check it out. So now when you drag a sample anywhere on the timeline and you want it to butt up against the next or previous clip, all you have to do is select the clip and press Control, Option, Period at the same time, and boom, it's right where you want it. And this one isn't for everyone, but for large post, broadcast, or media education facilities, they can now purchase Pro Tools or Pro Tools Ultimate Multiseat licenses, which include the Avid Complete plugin bundle, Heat, Pro Tools Machine Control, and Pro Tools DigiLink I/O licenses with all Pro Tools Ultimate seats. Plus, the server-based Paste floating license makes administering licenses quick and easy and eliminates the need for multiple iLogs. Some other more minor updates include selective project sync for Pro Tools First, it can now sync up to 3 projects at a time. There was also an enhancement to MIDI editing key commands when using arrow keys, and a couple new updates related to the preferences for the video window and video sync offset. Alright, so somebody get the conversation started. What is your favorite new feature in Pro Tools 2019? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, some of the top producers and artists in the world tune into videos just like this one, so definitely connect with other musicians and producers down there.